Hey friends, it's UrsulasRevenge and happy Wednesday update day. Today we are talking all about week 2 of the Equestrian Festival for 2023, and they've added some cool things today, and definitely some things that people have been asking for a long time. So without any further ado, let's get into the update. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is actually adaptive user interface scaling, which is definitely not the main part of today's update, but I logged in and I feel like my UI got bigger and it's bothering me, so I need to fix it. For those of you who don't know what that means, essentially we all have different size monitors. There are certain standards. I think the most popular for most things like laptops and stuff is 1920 by 1080. However, resolutions have been increasing over the years with better technology. Like I think even phones now are like up to 1440, which is like wild that your phone has more resolution than some computers. Anyways, both of my monitors are 1440p, but 4K monitors are also becoming more popular as they get less expensive. What adaptive user interface scaling does is essentially match the user interface to the scale of your monitor. So a lot of people were playing on 4K and their UI was way too small because it's using the UI for a much smaller resolution. So after today's update, you can go into settings, game, and at the bottom right hand corner that looks different than everything else, you can see the UI scaling options where you can scale from large, medium, and small, which is just right for me. And now for one of the big things coming this week, we have a new horse in the game. So over here by Jorvik stables, this first stall here got cleared out. So all of the nabs and the Jorvik Friesians are on this left side, condensed, and we have the new Lipizzaners in the first stall. So overall there are 7 coats of Lipizzaner. It looks like you can get them all here, including the Fort Pinto one, which truly, I'm actually not sure which one the Fort Pinto one is. We'll go double check in a second. This horse has 2 special moves. Their special trick when you hit spacebar is the capriole, and their special movement, which I think is like a shift scroll. I'm not actually sure. I think that's right. It's like a special gait. Is the passage? I don't know if it's like a dressage thing. Passage, I think. I don't know. Anyways, they are 950 star coins. Also, from a fun lore standpoint, the von Blissens fell in love with the breed on a trip to Vienna and brought the first Lipizzaners to Jorvik. That's according to the news. I don't know if this is like legitimately Anne and her family, like they've just decided, yes, we love the Lipizzaners or Lipizzaners, bring this horse to this island, or if this was like historical versions of the von Blissen family, like Anne's grandparents or something, since there were Gen 2 Lipizzaners previously. Anyways, that's just the lore. Let's take a look at all these coat colors. These ones move again when you pass them. Oh, actually, good question. Were these the old model Lipizzaners the last week? I didn't get a good... I feel like they were because I remember thinking like, oh, I wonder if they'll update the Lipizzaner models. I'm so bad at... This is the one of the horses that I just struggle saying their name. Lipizzaner. They do the thing! They weren't doing it before. Before it was only these 2 back here. I wonder if these ones got updated too? Because I remember it was kind of like a bigger... Oh, every time. No. I have to say this again. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they definitely updated the models that these riders are saluting on. Because they used to kind of rear up a bit higher. And these ones back here were the only ones who did it last week and people noticed. So yeah, they updated the models for all the ones that are around the Equestrian Festival. Anyway, I came in here because we were going to go to Fort Pinto. Which one of you? You're a Lipizzaner. It's the white one. So if you do not have access to Jorvik stables, you can still get a Lipizzaner at Fort Pinta. You get the only option though is the white one, and for everyone else who has access to this horse, you will see it at Jorvik stables. Also in today's update, we have some new items in the global shop, and not only that, they are a new style of item that we haven't had in the game before. So there are 8 new variations of the brand new Iberian saddle, which is a popular style of saddle for hacking and schooling because they both support a correct dressage seat and extremely comfortable for both you and your horse. There is also some new variations of the universal saddle pad. So these are the saddle pads that Sabine has on Khan, which I'm kind of obsessed with, but to my despair, these saddle pads and saddles are only currently available or fitted for the Lipizzaner, the Andalusian, and the Pasifino, and future breeds, and previous Gen 3 horses will be retrofitted to be able to wear newer tack in the future. But I mean, they're cool if you have those horses. I mean, I do have some of those horses, but they're not the horse that I'm currently riding, and all of those horses that I have already have tack that I really like. So it's nice that it's there. I'm mostly upset that I can't wear this saddle pad so that I can match Sabine like perfectly, because I'm pretty sure Khan is the Jorvik Frisian and he can wear this. Why can't my horse wear this? I want to look cool like Sabine. Let's go look at Sabine. Gosh, you're cool. I didn't say anything. Anyway, yeah, see, like, we've got the matching saddle, but we don't have a matching saddle pad, and they're both Jorvik Frisians, although Khan is the all-black Jorvik Frisian. I have the one with little white feetsies, little white socks. It's fine, Dragon Soul. You can be great value, Khan. Anyways, I'm also completely aware that it's easier to fit one NPC model with a new style of saddle pad, especially since they've been wearing this new style of saddle pad for like a year now. So it's completely understandable why Khan can have it and I can't, even though I want it. I'm positive that they'll just, you know, as they have time for it, they'll update it for the next Gen 3 models. However, that said, I'm low-key expecting them to use the universal saddle pad and the Iberian saddle probably for like future event merch or like, you know, like event exclusive items. Most likely, if I had to guess, probably for summer or for Halloween, because we already know that Rainbow Festival is getting Western tack, which is very exciting. I feel like they'll probably continue the Western tack style for summer. That just fits the vibe. But I would not be surprised if we are going to see a lot more festival exclusive items that are specific in future festivals, not just this one, that are going to use the Iberian saddle and the universal saddle pad, despite only 3 horses being able to wear them. Though, if I had to guess, if I really had to guess, I think that the next horse that's going to be retrofitted to fit at least the Iberian saddle and the saddle pad might be the Arabian. That's my guess, only because Pentavians are coming out soon, and I don't know if they're going to count that as like this is a future horse release, so it's going to get the Iberian saddle pad, and basically the Pentavian is going to share the same model as the Arabian, and I don't know if they're going to treat that as like new horse is going to have the same items as all future horses, or if they're just going to be like, no, it's just the Arabian and it's not retrofitted yet. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of finger crossed hoping is that that's what happens, is that the Arabian will get retrofitted with the Pentavian coming out because it's going to be a new horse, but I don't know. That's just a guess. That's speculation and wishful thinking. And now for the thing that everybody has wanted probably since Starshine Legacies, dressage. That's right, the Equestrian Festival is seeing the very first installation of dressage in Star Stable Online. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have no idea what dressage is. I know that you walk the patterns and you have to do specific gaits, and it's a memorization thing. I'm really bad at memory things. So this is why I'm #team racing and #team show jumping, because they tell me what to do. Also, virtual equestrian. I don't do actual horse things. And if you're as clueless as me, let's read the blurb about dressage on the website. We are introducing a new type of gameplay for the duration of the Equestrian Festival, dressage. In this magnificent sport, the horse and rider perform a series of predetermined movements from memory. Chloe from the Bobcats is running an event at the Equestrian Festival hoping to introduce riders to dressage with her riding test. You'll get to ride a simple test while receiving some instructions. Talk to Chloe at Jorvik Stables Arena to learn and try out her introduction to dressage. After the tutorial, 2 quests are unlocked: dressage training and the daily dressage mastery/competition. For the training quest, you can train an infinite amount of times, and it's the same pattern as the daily competition. Since you can train here however many times you want, there will not be any rewards given for completing this and practicing as much as you want. That's the training quest. You will receive tokens and 600 horse experience from the introduction and daily dressage tests, so don't forget to stop by every day for trying this out and exchange your tokens for rewards at our festival shops. Since this is our first time officially trying out dressage's gameplay, we would love to hear from you about your experience so we can bring dressage to Jorvik in a way that best fits our players. Well, that's exciting. They're super open to feedback, it looks like, so dressage clubs, this one's for you. You know better than all of us. Low-key, I'm not looking forward to how much people are going to inevitably hate anything new that comes out on Reddit, so yay. Welcome to the dressage arena. I got permission to run dressage event to teach people the sport. Dressage is quite popular, but it's not really practiced here. You usually have to travel if you want to compete. Also, side note, is it dressage? Is it dressage? I think it's dressage. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I go through this entire spiel and I say it wrong every single time. So be nice. So I'm trying to drum up excitement, because if more riders in Jorvik want to do dressage, then it might become a local thing, right? We could get some actual trainers and professional judges to come here. Sounds great, right? Do you want to try out my introduction to basic dressage? Also, you may notice that Dragon Soul is level 15. Every single one of my horses is level 15. So we're losing the experience, but that's okay. I am saving my star coins to get the Pentavian. Before we get started, the most important thing in dressage is performing the test correctly. It's not about speed. Aim for the highest amount of points instead. So how do you get points? Well, by doing dressage tests as close to perfection as possible. Think of it as dance choreography. You practice some movements and perform them to the beat, but instead of dance moves, is following set riding patterns in the arena as closely as you can while being in the correct gait. You get points for each pattern based on how well you did, ranging from 0 to 10, with the higher number being better. If you don't follow the intended pattern, let's say you go in the wrong direction or you're galloping when you should be in canter, you can get a penalty. 3 penalties in one pattern and you're out. Either start again or go back to training and memorizing the pattern. Since this is your first time, I'll let you continue with the lesson despite how many mistakes you make, but I'll still call out the penalties because I'm not going to be blamed for teaching you wrong, alright? When you're ready, start by going to the first checkpoint in the middle of the arena while in a walking gait. I'm not ready. I need to put on the music! I like this new ready start at the bottom and the user interface when you actually start. This is cool. Okay, so walking canter, is this... I'm also bad at memorizing what each of them are. I think this one's canter. I don't know if it's like a walk versus canter. I don't know. We're gonna see if we get any points. Okay, one thing that's super important in every dressage test is that you greet the judges. Show us some proper respect with a bow. Ah, okay. My horse, I don't think bows. So, it is what it is. You're doing well so far. Go on to the next checkpoint right ahead. So, that was... Okay, so... Oh, actually, it's turning green to let me know that I am in the right speed. Okay, so walk, bow, walk. Turn to look behind you to your left. You see a green checkpoint over there. That means that once you reach that checkpoint, you'll be instructed to change gait. Okay, gait changes are flagged in advance with green checkpoints, so switch over to trot once you reach the point. Okay, so we walk until we trot. Is it gonna just show me the green? Do I have to memorize? I'm assuming I have to memorize. So now, pay attention to the gate what you should be, and remember dressage is not about speed. You're graded based on how closely you follow the test patterns. Penalty added. Okay. I went to the wrong speed. Okay, it's not gonna stop me here. Okay, green is change gait. Okay, so canter's next. Did I gain a penalty? Did I lose a penalty? Oh no, the penalties are only for, oh, okay. I wonder if it's how close you hit the green. The penalties are only for the movement. So what's here? Nothing. Okay. Penalty added. Oh, did I need to stop? You can't veer off like that. Dressage, you have to follow the intended path. It's like dance. You have to do all the movements correctly. What did I do wrong? I don't understand what I did wrong. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay, I realized that last one was not in trot. But did I have to stop at that circle? It did not tell me I needed to stop at the circle. Am I not going in the circle? I'm so confused. Why am I getting penalties? I'm walking. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I didn't veer off the path. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What am I doing wrong? Let's wrap things up. Just like you said hello, it's time to say thank you and goodbye. Give the judges and audience a bow before exiting the arena. Okay, 40 out of 60. That's not bad for my first job. I don't know what I did wrong. Did it say that I wasn't on the path? Was I supposed to stop? I don't know. That was weird. But let's try it again. Let's see if we can actually pass the test. How was it? That was the introduction, but you should now have a gist of the basics. I don't think I do. I don't have a grasp on this at all. Keep in mind that little test is no way close to how real dressage could be should it become the next big thing here in Jorvik. There are different types of dressage, and this is the one that I'm most familiar with. I'll be hosting dressage training and daily competitions until the end of the festival. What's the difference between the two? Part of the dressage is memorizing the test. Again, comparing it to dance, most isn't freestyle, it's following an established choreography, so dressage training is for practice while competition is the real deal. It's you getting up on stage to shine. You can train as much as you want and I'll help you learn as best as I can, and then you do the competition where you have to rely more on your memory and instincts. I'll even give you a prize if you complete it. It'll be the same test throughout the festival, so don't worry about learning a new one every week, alright? I'll see you around, I hope. I'm going to do the training again and I will come back for the competition. Okay, hold on. This one's different. This is more advanced. I can't remember all this. I don't remember which one's canter, which one's trot. I remembered the first one. I'm not gonna be able to do this. My memory's so bad. You're ready to show me what you can do. Remember that practice is as many times as you want, but you can only compete once every day. If you want to keep track of your progress by looking at the final score, you need to do so yourself. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork I have to do every day to keep this event up and running. Sorry, but I can't keep track of your score for you. Also, I'm going to be harsher when calling out your penalties, okay? Don't think I don't notice your eyes bugging out when you realize you're making a mistake during training. I'm acting as a proper judge during competitions, not as your friend or trainer. Just remember to project confidence and maintain proper posture. Trust yourself and Dragon Soul. You're on top of the world when you're riding. You can do this. I can't do this. Chloe, you have far too much faith in me. Okay. Okay, this was walk. I don't even have the things on the floor. Are you joking? I am not going to be able to do this. I don't know when the things are. Okay. I should have been writing this down. What the heck? Oh no, it actually, oh, walk. It's gonna tell me where I can go. Okay. At least it's gonna, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I didn't think it was gonna tell me what gate I had to be in, which was my problem because I was trying to remember these. I don't need the arrows on the floor. I just need the spots on the floor. That's it. We're good. I got this. Like, even if, like, the circles, just knowing that the circles are here is also fine. Okay, this one is a circle. but I don't remember how big the circle is. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. So canter, back to trot for another circle. No penalties. I gotta be doing something right. And then this, we keep the trot until we get to the next green circle. Okay. I think I could have even done it without them telling me what gate it was. Just so long as I see like the green circle, I'm good. Penalty added. Did I cut a corner? Oh, am I not walking? What? How did I? Hold on. I was just saying how I got this, and you're telling me I got penalties even though I was doing the right thing? I'm so confused. I was walking. All right, we're doing this again. Definitely humbled myself saying like, oh, I don't need the gates. Yeah, no, clearly I do. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there at the end with the walk. I know I was kind of like off the trail, but like that's when I come back to go to the center and then I bow. I don't understand. I don't understand what they think I'm doing wrong. This is so frustrating. I'm gonna have to try this again later, because I've literally taken like a half hour to try and figure this out, but I just can't figure it out. So everybody let me know what I did wrong. I'll figure it out later today. It's fine. There are 2 more things to talk about today, but we will talk about them on the way to our final destination. So the first thing to talk about is missing Linda. So a lot of you who are working on main quest may have realized that there's some issue with the progression where Linda's just not where she's supposed to be. Star Stable team is totally aware of this and they've been working on fixing it as they can. Unfortunately, this looks like it's a much bigger problem than anybody had anticipated. So they have provided an update as to what is going on, and I'll drop it here, but just to kind of explain the gist. Basically, this is just a really big fix that they have to do, and they have to coordinate it between all of their other teams just to make sure that this project can fit in, because it's legitimately a project to get this fixed. Also, apparently because their quests are linear, which we know, this bug allowed people to jump ahead in the main story quests. So they are currently blocked from actually doing the quest because they've missed previous quests that would unlock other quests. In order to fix this, they have put Linda in 2 locations, but you can only start the quest that would get you on the right order. So if you are trying to complete your main quest and you are stuck, you might be one of these people, go look for Linda in one of the 2 places. They didn't say where, and I'm guessing because it might be spoilers, so check to see, actually maybe go check your quest log and see what you have available. I clearly don't have anything active because I have finished all these quests. So definitely check your quest log, see if it'll tell you where Linda is. This way you can actually go and see where you're stuck and get you back on the right track. They are also working on in-game messaging to let you know that you must complete other main story quests before progressing on this quest. Once you start doing this quest in the correct order, you will be able to continue your adventure. If you are somebody who's impacted by this, maybe that'll be helpful. So keep an eye out for some updated messaging to help get your quests back on the right path, because I understand that it's super frustrating to not be able to do the main quests, especially since it's such a big part of this game, but also like especially for month-to-month Star Riders, like I totally understand your frustration, because paying monthly for a game that you can't do the main thing in the game, which is also super frustrating. That said, I will fully endorse lifetime Star Rider. I know that some people can only pay monthly, but I mean, after like what, 3 months, it essentially kind of like, you know, it pays for itself and you never have to pay for it again. So it's definitely worth saving up to do lifetime instead of paying monthly, but that's a whole other conversation. Also, according to the news, the team is working on having these fixes start rolling out in May. So it's going to be a little bit, definitely after the Equestrian Festival, that you'll see these changes. Keep an eye out on their social media, on their SSO alerts, and just keep checking back. They are definitely working on it. It clearly seems like a massive project. To have to go back and figure out like what went wrong and how to get other people on track, because it messed up the main story quest for a lot of players, and they are working on a fix. But I think that as much as this is probably controversial, everybody just needs to be patient, because I mean they aren't as big of a team as you think, because you might say like, oh, they have 300 people, but keep in mind that like a lot of them are probably like HR and legal and people who don't make video games. So the actual people who are making the game is a lot smaller than you think it is. And they're also worried on like, you know, the other updates. I think I saw a post, or I think it was last month's blog post. This is part of the myths and legends section of the previous March blog. I still see comments to this day about how much trouble I must have gotten into after divulging an interview with the main quest that there is no quest team at Star Stable. I'm not sure who would have scolded me or why, but I smile a little bit every time, as I wish I had explained it much better. There is not now, nor has there ever been, a quest team at Star Stable, but I absolutely see how people have been confused. We've always stated that the team that works on the quest is not the same team that works on the horses. I responded to all the social media comments and messages for many years, which is still true. However, the team works on quests doesn't only work on quests, and the team that works on horses doesn't only work on horses either. The team that works on the quest has previously been known as the Jorvik team. They are receiving a new name soon, the Continuous Experience domain, as we are currently in the middle of some reorganizing. This is because they handle most of the content that fills our world, races, quests, area, revamps, festivals, and so on. As I write this, probably long before you're reading it, the team is currently working on the next primary quest, which is Storm over Devil's Gap, which we have not... Actually, have we seen that one yet? Or not? I don't know. The problem is I don't remember what the quest names are. So I don't remember if that's like pre-Devil's Gap or if that's like when we're in Devil's Gap. I don't know. Either way. The next primary festival, which is the Equestrian, which we are currently in the Equestrian Festival, Horse Progression, which we know is also coming soon, and secondary quest and horse training, which we did already see. So much falls under this umbrella, giving the team various content they can work on. The horse team is actually the horse and character team, soon to be known as the creatures and features domain. They deliver not only the amazing horses, but also NPCs, pets, and new types of tack, and they are in charge of retrofitting process. Again, just to name a few things. They don't have to tackle quests since that team currently has no game designers. I'm not entirely sure the artists and animators there would be so excited to work in an area with that experience in, although everybody is always welcome to learn something new if they want to. I could go on because there are certainly other teams within this company, maybe not even directly involved with creating the game or tech, IT, legal, HR, accounting, analytics, etc. But I hope this quick overview has shed a little bit more light on a small part of our organization. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, there are two separate teams that take care of different aspects of the game, but they don't only work on the things that we previously thought that they did. Also, if you think about it, they most likely also have to do the bug fixes for their domains, if I had to guess. So like on top of their normal workload of all the things that they're setting up for us, they also have to go back and fix things, and there's just not enough time in the day. And I can say this from experience, maybe not in game development, but in packaging designing, I am at the same time working on new stuff that needs to go to store and also old stuff that needs to be fixed. And I'm the one who does it. So like, cut them some slack. I don't know if that's a hot take. I feel like it's a hot take because this is probably the second time that I'm bringing up people complaining on Reddit, but everybody is there's been a trend on Reddit and everybody is up in arms about like bugs and glitches and the game just not going where they want and the game not being complete. Bro, it's an MMO. There's no end. I understand that it's an MMO with a story, but like, there's no end. Why do you want the game to end? Because like, I know you guys are just going to complain that there's nothing to do after the quest ends. Nothing to keep you around. You're going to be like, oh, I wasted my money. Listen, you're paying for the experience of getting there. The journey, end rent. And this is also why Lifetime is worth it, because you only pay once. Alright, now end rent. The last thing, because we got a little spicy there at the end. Horses. The horses that are leaving. The Irish Cob, Gen 1.5. Horse retirement. This little cutie's gonna be here until May 24th, and then they will leave Jorvik and not be able to be purchased from then on. So make sure to go to Ferdinand's Horse Market, where we currently are, to pick up this little oldie but a goodie. The North Swedish was also retired today, unfortunately. I don't remember if that was like in the news. I definitely saw it on Instagram, but I think it was only like a 3 days notice thing. I don't remember if it was previously expressed in the news and I just forgot about it, or if it was just forgotten at the start of the Equestrian Festival, but the North Swedish is also gone. Ugh, my beautiful Pentabians, I can't wait for your update. Soon, my child. Anyway, that is going to be it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you never miss another episode. I know that I've been posting a lot of Star Stable updates and I should probably do other things, but this is what I have time for. Who knows, maybe soon. I have a couple of ideas I'd like to do, I just need the time to do them. Don't forget to check me out on twitch.tv/UrsulasRevenge, where I will be continuing my main quest full playthrough for cataloging and database purposes. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!